That's always
any
good when they
deep,
tell you that.
like deep breathing at all, don't deep breathe, and that any
Don't breathe.
exposed skin will reach like frostbite stage within like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
So
Very good.
limit your exposure to the outside.
Yeah, and don't
That's
breathe.
like to direct outside wind. Like if you're, go to
Yeah.
get in your car, if you're in your car, technically you're not outside anymore. You're inside your car.
Yeah.
Usually they have like remote starters and stuff like that. I'd like to hope, but
Yeah, when you live in that kind of.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, if Jeff jumps into the chat here, we can ask him personally.
Sorry, guys, if I cough a little bit, I'm still getting over a little bit of a cold.
We're absolutely gonna hold it against you.
Appreciate that.
What can I say?
Just getting everything situated on my computer.
It's all right. We have no one watching. Unless it's me.
That's probably me. I just.
Now it's you. It's got to be you.
Came off.
Jumped on. Sweet.
Did you share it all?
I did not, in fact.
I can do that. I got everything open.
Cool. Yeah, I'm minimizing my. Here we go. Minimize that feed. Nice. All right, actually, I'm just going to close that because I don't need you. I don't need you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks for sharing.
No problem. I'm just finishing up this heavy arms. The whole body is done. I just have to do the weapons.
Cool.
And he kind of has a shield thing-ish. But it's been a while.
I
haven't been building. Sad. Mm-hmm.
I've been building, but I've also been slogging through a gigantic project at my shop, which is now pretty much done.
Sweet.
I'm fine with that.
I have been working a lot as well.
Yeah, I know you had a crazy week last week, if I recall.
Yeah, and my boss had retired. I don't know, like 3 weeks ago now, maybe. The very beginning of January. And I have been acting in his place. It's just been a lot of...
Acting boss.
Acting, yeah. Acting boss for now. And it's a lot of damn meetings.
Boo.
Yeah. Interviews and all that really fun stuff. And not a lot of working.
You're interviewing to fill a vacancy?
Yeah, I have a couple of vacancies for positions that I normally supervise.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the vacancy of my old lab position that I'm hiring for.
Gotcha.
And then probably next week, I have an interview to permanently take what I'm acting to do.
Nice. So, like, when you're interviewing for your old position, now that you are trying to fill, do you ever say to the candidates, now you have pretty big shoes to fill. Who? Mine.
Not in this
like get the
particular, because the person I interviewed, I'm pretty close with.
Oh, cool.
So, and it's most likely she's going to get the job. So,
nice.
I was, her supervisor directly. I still am, kind of, but like her direct supervisor before.
Gotcha.
But some days, man, I do miss my old job.
Of course.
It was quiet. I could fudge off on YouTube all day.
Ah, yes, the days
Not the case anymore.
but not.
But such is life.
Well, Alex's live streams kept dropping today, so he's
I
on
heard that. Yeah, I saw his post afterwards. I didn't even know he was going live. I figured he wouldn't be just because of, Japan.
Yeah, he just had some spot with like free Wi-Fi, or available Wi-Fi.
I was, I don't know why I had it in my head before I really did a whole lot of research on Japan that they would have the best internet and cellular connection in the world, but I'm now feeling like that may not be the case.
I bet it's good.
I know from what I've read. Well, and I figured like the whole country was just a big Wi-Fi hotspot. I don't know where I got that from, but
yeah, that
from
sounds a little far-fetched.
Yeah, what I'm gathering is like you have to buy one of those little Wi-Fi, the wireless data card things.
Mm. Yeah, well, I mean, that works.
Yeah.
We do that when we go on the cruise. We get I'll get a data package, so I'll be able to do some stuff, uploading
cards.
Not even that. It just works for the Wi-Fi. So we just have a Wi-Fi password for the.
Oh, for the boat itself.
Yeah, for the boat.
Yeah.
And then on the islands, a lot of places just have it like open. It's like free.
Or
we get service because there's a lot of. It's like most of the islands are friendly, so they have service.
Sure. Yeah, I did the when we were on our honeymoon. I did the data plan. I don't remember what I paid. Like it's like $100 or something like that. So you have Wi-Fi.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're not going to be doing like a lot of the pre-planned activities.
And we do some, but it's like nice to be able to. For me, I stream a lot of podcasts and music, so
yeah,
it's nice to not have to carry that stuff around.
Yeah, we didn't do like a lot of the like we did like the shows and stuff, and the comedy thing we had, and went to the piano bar and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as like the deck shows, I didn't go to like the sexiest man competition or anything like that.
Oh yeah, usually that we're just
man,
about that, but they usually do the international male comp.
Or like just the kind of goofy stuff. We spend a little more time in like the adult deck.
Get all that. We spend most of our time like just chilling in the sun. Like that's what I went there to go away from winter. So that's what we tend to do. Get up nice and early and post up on the deck.
Yeah, we've gone with friends, and we did a lot more of that goofy stuff because we were drinking all day. And
no, I mean I definitely drink all day for the most part. I mean not all day, but all day, but not like I'm not like tying it on.
Yeah,
getting twisted. It's like a lot of times if I'm gonna drink, if I feel like having a drink early, it'll be like a Corona at like 10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
no judgment here, bud. No judgment here.
Corona is a pretty light beer, honestly. It doesn't have a whole bunch of booze in it. Yeah. Get a little bit of lime action. You get lime, got some fruit going on. Huh? It's like a breakfast sort of thing.
Yeah, breakfast beer.
Yeah. Fine. Breakfast beer is something else. I can't believe I dropped my card.
Wake up in the morning, have yourself a shower beer.
Shower beer. I usually do those after work, but. Oh my lord! Here we go. Cool. Yeah. So, parts like tiny parts.
I couldn't have this whole damn winter, I think.
Oh, let's turn the sound off on my phone. All right.
4. So what have you been working on, the Kodo kit, or?
I have been working on the Kodo kit almost exclusively.
Good
For
deal.
what I've been working on.
How's the timing looking? Everything gonna be good?
Yeah. I want to start painting. I wanted to start painting by the beginning of February. So we're just about there, and I'm just about there-ish. So I didn't expect
Cool.
the last thing that I was finishing up at my shop that I was talking with the guys in Discord about. I wasn't expecting that to be as intensive as it ended up being. So that took a bit more out of me, and I ended up having to put in some more time over the weekend, which resulted in me like seriously not wanting to do anything but play like Dragon's Dogma 4. So I did that for like an entire day to like we'll call it self-care.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to, like, I know, Gunpla is relaxing, don't get me wrong, but it's like a different level of relaxing to just turn the brain off completely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, that's it. It's like there's just so much to think about, things to plan and figure out. And I think in that amount of time, I also had visual digestion where I can just sit with the kit on the bench here and like I can play some games, and I can look down at it and be like, all right, what do I think about this? And like work it over in my head as opposed to.
Hold on one second, Brian.
Sorry.
It'll play on that instead of Windows too. Okay, if that's what you want. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know if I have my updated stuff on there. I haven't used it in a while. You try it, see if it'll go through. Yeah, if it goes through, that's fine. My wife wants to get Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, she is the Disney girl, so that makes total sense.
Yes, yeah.
I played one.
I've never played them at all. I'm familiar with,
That was
what they are, but
it's a long time ago. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's like kind of like a side-scrolly, platformy themed.
Yeah, what I remember about it, like I've seen people play, it was very like simple. Like it wasn't like
Yeah,
it's kind of like old RPG style. Like they hit, you hit. Like
yeah. It's a turn-based.
Yeah. But I told her to go ahead and get it, and I would play it with her, but she'd have to watch a show with me because she refuses to watch any anime.
Oh.
She's like, I just can't get into it.
What are you gonna?
Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because I was like, I don't want to do like a mecha thing because she's not.
Oh, you want to go Miyazaki? Want to go with like a Hayao Miyazaki? You want to go
I don't know what that means.
Studio Ghibli? You want to go
for she does like Studio Ghibli. Yeah, she's good with those. Yeah, we've watched. I own a couple now. I have Totoro, Ponyo, and Spirited
Away. Yeah. Spirited Away is great. I don't have that one anymore, but you got to get Mononoke. Got to get Howls.
That Mononoke is the one I want to see the most. I saw some things about it. I was watching a little thing on it.
That's the first one that I saw. I saw that in college. They had a screening of it.
Yeah, it looks like the most adult themed of them. I don't know if that's right, but
they all have their own like ties to adult theme in a way.
Not Totoro. Totoro is like completely a kid's.
Oh yeah, I guess it's a kid's show.
Ponyo is like a little bit about like environment and stuff like that, but I mean, overall it's pretty harmless.
Well, Mononoke is about the environment too, but it's a little bit more. It's less like happy. It's darker, I guess you could say. And I would say that Howl's Moving Castle is like it's like a romance in a way. So that also is a little bit more mature in a way. Themes, not necessarily.
So we've watched some of those. I think Evangelion is not gonna be a go for that one.
Ooh.
That might be jumping in a little too far. I thought about Death Note because we watched the movie together, the live action one, and she was like, it's not good. Like the acting is horrible, but the concept is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And the anime was a million times better than the movie. So I was like, maybe that. I also definitely don't want to do anything like too long. I don't want to do like a 50 episode.
Yeah, you don't want a killer.
Yeah,
with
deep plot thing.
Yeah.
So I thought about the show I just watched, Darling in the Franxx, because it was a mecha show, but it wasn't really a mecha show. It was more of a love story.
As there tends to be in mecha shows often.
Yeah, or, I mean, fuck, just about anything really, right?
Yeah.
That's typically the undertone.
If you're looking for new content that's available to the masses, I suggest Ito by it's on Netflix. IDO.
What is that about? What is it?
That is about like these like in the future, and people can for doing like dangerous mining and stuff, they can like go into like a what do I call it, like a cold state, like a sleep, and project their consciousness into like a robot suit, like a mecha, right? And then they can do things like science things or mining or whatever. It's just an easier way.
But the robot suits are more like human sized, right? They're like
there are some that are human sized, and there are some that are fucking gigantic.
Okay.
And it's just the way that it is. And they're mining for this stuff that's like a super duper rare, like I want to say crystal, a mineral that allows people to like travel through like space, something like that. Yeah. And it's about this like mining crew and this girl, and I don't know. That's like the story. There's a bunch of other stuff that goes on to it that I'm not going to spoil because it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, because I pined through there and put things on my list. I couldn't remember if that was one of them.
Cool. I recommend it.
I put on there, they have a couple of, like, they look good. I have no idea if they are or not, but My Last Hope, I think, was one that looked interesting. And there was a mech one that I don't think they actually did. It's like Zero Andorra or something. I can't remember the name. But that one looked good too. I think that's the name. I could be wrong though. And I watched Full Metal Alchemist on there. That was a good one.
Right. Yeah, I have yet to see that also.
I watched Godzilla. They came out with part 3. I watched that the other night. And
I couldn't even watch 2.
I was really disappointed in 3. I've just been watching them to like see them. I don't know. When you're not really into it, but you're like, I kind of just want to see how it ends.
Sure.
And yeah, I just don't like it. I don't know what I can't put my finger on it. It's just not interesting.
I like Godzilla.
Yeah, me too. That's what I loved Godzilla movies when I was a kid. Like the older ones.
Sure.
So I figured, how could you go wrong, right?
Yeah. Well, Matthew Broderick.
I mean, even that one when I was like now,
an entire movie at night in the rain.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
I don't like that movie now, but when I came out and I was, I don't know, 12, I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I guess I wasn't 12. So, however, I will say, I was much older than that. I must say though that from that movie, I got some, like merchandising, like swag.
Yeah,
that was pencils. And
I remember you telling me about these.
They are the best pencils. I still have a couple somewhere that I've held on to since 1990. What was it? Out 97 or something like that.
6, I think.
96. Yeah. So I worked at Target at the time, and I got those super clearanced, and the lead is just phenomenal for drawing. Yeah, I gotta say.
What was good about Godzilla? The pencils.
The pencils, man.
Pencils were great.
Totally. Wasn't Hank Azaria as the camera guy?
Poor Hank.
He's crushed, doesn't he?
No, I think he get like between the toes.
Ah, yes, that's what I'm thinking, is that he got crushed. But
And it had, what's that guy's name? Gene something. The French guy. The guy from The Professional.
oh, right on. Yeah, I don't know.
The French guy.
That guy. Leon. It had Leon, the Professional. I keep dropping parts. I feel like a dunce.
That's not professional.
Thank you. I needed confirmation on that. Thank you. I appreciate it. If I had done this the way that I thought about it before, instead of just going on autopilot, this would all be okay. But no, I have to slit these and pop them over the rods.
I am building a Gatling gun. I guess the Gatling gun, really.
Yeah, I'm on.
The Gundam Gatling gun.
Heavy Arms has a tank has a ammo pack on the back, right?
On this one it definitely does, but I feel like the blue one it doesn't. Could be wrong there.
I'm looking at it, but I don't see it on this corner of the box. I can see. But I have dos
Heavy arms?
dos canister feeds.
Are those from the Heavy arms?
No, of course not. You can't use Bandai parts. You can
Oh,
only
yeah.
use Kotobukiya or self-made. Self-made. I grew them out back. He's a miracle grow. Yeah, no, they're just MSG. Little $5 add-ons.
Well, we'll support goods.
Yeah. Unfortunately, supplies on that stuff here in the city or even in the States, are hard to get a hold of, so I had to order them from Japan.
Yeah, that's not a common thing you see.
Or you can get them on Amazon, but they're more than twice the price. Like, I'll just pay the normal price and a little bit of shipping and get them later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like weird with that though, like it's, let's say $5 to buy them from Japan, but then it's like $30 in shipping, or it's $20 to buy them here in the US and $5 in shipping.
Right. Like,
I've had that with kits before where I wanted like a P Bandai, and the price was cheaper to buy it from China or Japan, like a lot cheaper, but the shipping, I might as well have just bought it in the US, paid more money, less shipping, and gotten it quicker. But small stuff like that, I guess is probably, they're probably shipping,
it was nothing. It was a paper envelope, it was nothing. They're already built to be knocked around, so.
Yeah. Why did I even do that one? What the hell am I doing? I have a couple of things coming from China. Taking their sweet time, as they do.
Yes. As they do.
Stuff from Samuel.
Oh, yeah?
Mr. Decal. Yeah, I got the
Oh, right. You got the
GPO2.
Tyrannosaurus Clax, or what the hell it's called.
Yeah. See how that goes. And yeah. And I bought the V2 Assault Buster kit thing. I think that's coming too. The add-on for the Victory 2.
Oh. Is that's from Seed, right?
Nope, Victory.
Victory. Oh, duh, Victory. Duh, you said that. Okay, so I'm super unfamiliar with Victory. So.
Oh, that was a good series, but it's only in dub. I'm sub, brother.
Only in dub or only in sub?
Only in sub. Only in dub wouldn't be a problem, but no, they never dubbed it. It's a full 50 episodes and everything, but it's pretty dark. Like of all the Gundam series, I think it might be the darkest. Maybe outside of IBO and IBO, yeah. That had some pretty deep stuff in it, but
okay.
If you don't want to see people die, don't watch Victory.
It's a classic Kill 'Em All Tomiya.
Yeah, I think that was at his deepest and darkest. And talk about young kids and robots, I think that kid was 13.
Oh. So that's pretty young.
Yeah. Especially to be, like I said, the darkest of the gang.
Hey, you know, sometimes.
Yeah. Let's make the youngest one suffer.
Cool. These are way too effing big.
That's what she said.
Well. Yeah, I haven't let those cure before I do that, just because it's the right thing to do.
Do the right thing.
Yep. The right thing would have been finishing those last night instead of watching Mortal Engines.
How was that? That did not get very good ratings, yeah?
Yeah, it didn't. I guess it didn't for whatever reason, but I thought it was fine for a film. Cool special effects. It's like kind of a YA story, so it has like YA undertones, like, you know, Maze Runner or those films, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that kind of media. And yeah, science fiction and cool concepts, and yeah, thought it was all right.
I did not see Maze Runner.
Ah,
I heard it was pretty good though.
Yeah, I got a chance to watch him on the same platform that I watched Mortal Engines on.
I think I catch what you mean.
Just a movie streaming app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple. I don't use them much anymore. I don't know what it is, but like I used to care about watching movies, you know, when they were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And now, very few movies do I actually like. I'll just wait until they get on Netflix or, you know, something I can watch them on that I don't have to pay for. Now I'm too lazy to even hunt down the illegal streaming service. Sometimes, you know, if it's like a really movie I'm excited to see. But even those are kind of few and far between.
Yeah, I'm sitting on a pile of movies that I have to, or that I want to watch, that I have yet to. Just not making the time.
Yeah. I watch, you know, a lot of TV shows now. There's more than
Oh, blame it on TV.
That's what it is, man. I started watching that show on Netflix, Altered Carbon.
Oh, right.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
Still
heard that
fun.
was good.
I'm only 2 or 3 episodes in, but it was interesting.
Yeah, that's a based on a book.
Yeah.
And we have that book, but I haven't read it yet. Do have a good list of things to read while I'm on my upcoming vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read that book that I have on consciousness and cephalopods. That's part of that. Like the
Consciousness and cephalopods, or there's two books?
It's the same book. It's on cephalopods, consciousness, and the nature of what's it like, thought or something like that.
It's an interesting combination of things.
Yeah. Well, cephalopods are smart.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. I just realized this whole ammo chain is made up of like 28
tiny little parts.
individual fucking pieces. God damn.
Yeah. I had just made some of those on the last stream when I was with Andy and Don. That's what I was working on.
Hate you, Beta. Curse you.
As long as you do it right, it works really well. So
these are individual pieces.
Yeah. Bunch of little like
rectangles.
Y-shaped pieces, essentially.
These look like just little rectangles over some kind of ribbon piece. They like slide over a ribbon piece.
Show me one.
Hold on, this is the last. Click this little doohickey on here.
Oh, for a second, I thought there was people yelling, making weird noises outside, and it was just Colleen's video game in the other room.
What's she playing?
Right now, I believe she's playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh. Alrighty, let me find it. So here is the ribbon. It's just flexible.
Interesting.
Like it looks like 1, 2, 5 pieces of wire kind of glued together, almost like literally like a ribbon cable.
Yep.
So
that's what it looks like.
That, and then all of these that slide over.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Oh no, I'm sorry. And these.
Yeah. Okay. Just imagine that you're doing like the binders on the Suzavi. Or you did that on the Jag Dugga as well, right?
I haven't built that yet.
Oh, I thought you did that.
I was going to, and then I think I started this instead.
Yes. It all comes back to me.
You talking about the funnels, the fin funnels?
Yeah, the funnels. Was I saying binders? No, funnels. My bad.
They're a pain? Or just because they're repetitive?
It's a lot of little things. Yeah, it's like 30 or 40 pieces to make like a dozen or half a dozen little doodads. More than that, actually. But anyhow.
Yeah, I think it is like 6 or 8 of them. Give or take.
Yeah, 6.
Depending how crazy I want to go with this, do I just want to trim them all and knife the nubs down, or do I want to sand every piece?
We might have this holds up. Well, I mean, we've only been streaming for, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. But this might be our first silent stream with no one in chat.
I know, I see that. Where is everybody?
Doing their things.
Things and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know where Andy is. Oh.
8, 9.
Wife time.
Wiped up.
Getting all wifed up. Hey, you getting all wifed up? Yep. Sorry. Making those custom pieces gotta look just right because I'm the only one that knows. Just singing a song about my neurosis.
Come on, this is annoying. What the f... Okay. Okay. Like the piece that goes on the end of the cable. Kind of a bitch. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 of them. Here we go. Seems like an unneeded amount of pieces. How about we do not so heavy arms?
Really stoked on that new idea for GBWC.
Yeah, I really like that one. I think that one.
That's what I'm gonna do. I've decided that's like
it's the most creative.
Yeah, and I feel like the best about it. You know, when I think about the other ideas that I had going on and didn't feel particularly, good about them.
No, I think that one could be the best looking showpiece of the ideas you've had that you've talked to me about.
Cool. The other ideas are still going to be in the works, just like.
Yeah, no, I think the other ones are
just longer term.
Really awesome. Yeah, and they seem more like on the technical.
Yeah, it's more just like a technically ambitious thing.
Yeah. Like I said, I think this one sounds like a really good showpiece. Seems like something good for this type of.
Yeah, the venue or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives me a chance to use a bunch of my skills.
I
like using my skills.
Your bow staff skills.
I have the flyingest chucks around. I can totally house mad nuggets. Give me a bottle of hot sauce. Watch it. Which reminds me, I might have some of those tomorrow night. That sounds good.
Hot sauce nuggets?
Hot sauce. Well, probably tendies. Making the tendies again. Tendies.
Yeah, tendies over nuggets for sure.
Yeah, you gotta get that meaty quotient. I'm a grown boy. I need my food.
Okay. There you go. Huh. Are you sure, Bandai? That's what you say. Okay, 1 down, 27 more to go. Why?
Oops, that's the wrong emoji.
Here, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
Sure.
Be right back.
Please drink. Hydrate. Ooh, clear that throat. Holy cow. Let's see. I see that. Quarter of a pound of silicone, which is a stupid way to measure it. That's okay. What do you do? Right. This will be the last one. All right. These are making these little covers for the top portion of the pistons on my customized foot additions, stabilizing ground clamps, we'll call them, for the lack of anything better to call them.
All right. Back with some bubbly.
Oh my.
Soda water, bubbly.
The bubbly. The quack.
No, this one's actually bubbly.
Oh.
B-U-B-L-Y.
Interesting. Is it from Michael himself?
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé?
Bublé.
The one and only. Let's just do this. This.
I'm going to try very hard not to halfway through here start putting the pieces upside down. Then have to take it all back apart again.
Yeah, try not to do that. If you can avoid that.
I'll try.
Yeah. I'm going to say I'm for...
No promises, but I'm going to try.
You know, whatever. I'm just trying to look out for my fellow man. Right. Yeah, these are the ones.
I should be able to finish this model kit tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been sitting on my desk for too long.
It's always good to have that, finish a kit.
Yeah, get it out of my face.
Like, I binged after I worked on the Goosian for so long. I binged on all those snap builds.
Yeah. I'm not really wanting to paint just yet because, I don't want to cough in my mask and sneeze in my mask.
Well, yeah, that's just gross.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. So hopefully by the weekend, I'll be back to normal.
Cool.
Get finished. I get everything base coated other than the weapons. Do some clear coating and figure out what color I'm going to paint the gun.
Right.
I'm probably going to go gray.
Sounds about right. You could add some color to it. It's got some paint and stuff.
Maybe some green in there. A couple of metallics.
Put a fancy highlight color and throw like a contrasting decal on it so that it really just goes pow.
Pow pow. I had to glue in the clear piece for it because it was the only way to close up a seam. So I got to mask the clear piece off.
That's just time.
Yeah.
Time well spent. Putty work.
Putty.
And I'm not talking Seinfeld.
What type of putty you got there?
The putty I was using was Mr. Hobby's white putty. Because it's
white.
what I have.
I have the Tamiya gray putty.
Yeah, I want to get a bunch of different ones. I just haven't been I want to buy it from a store. I don't want to, order it online and I mean, that's easy. That's how I got a lot of the stuff I have. But I miss shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been waiting till I can go. I want to get back up to that model shop up on Midtown here in the city, the Red Caboose.
Yeah, I can see them having that supplies.
They have a bunch, but yeah, they have a bunch of stuff. Be interesting to see how they're doing. I knew that last time I was up there, they had just started selling Gunpla kits within the last couple months, and I wanted to see how they were doing. That and go up there with one of my resin kits and be like, hey, this is what I did. How are you doing on your project? Because I was talking with the owner about one of his resin casting projects when I was in there. So,
cool.
Yeah, it's just tough.
Wasn't that bookstore right across the street from that too? Right? Isn't that
it's down closer to 7th Avenue. But yeah, I think it's right on the same stretch.
Great. Only 20-something more to go.
Cool.
This is tedious.
You know what I do, Bart? Is I turn it into a little game. Every time I have to make a little widget, I time myself. And the next time, I see if I can go a little faster.
Oliver is in Tokyo. Said that on Discord.
There you go. See that? Yeah, I heard your the thing go ding.
My watch, my bing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Got the dropsies. Too much butter on my toast this morning.
Get the Butterfingers.
Especially to last this long.
Need the extra fat for the cold.
You calling me fat?
You need extra butter.
Say I got a butt? I got a big butt? Is that what you're saying, Paul?
Butter?
What you're saying about me, Paulie? Oh, Paulie, you're gonna have words, I tell you. Oh.
Extra butter.
Cool, that'll work. Now I just need to glue it in place.
Butter.
It's a shame I couldn't make these pistons actuating.
I
had to freeze them.
I think for stability.
I had to freeze them, poor little guys.
For stability reasons, probably for the better.
You're just a hater. You don't like my actuating pistons. What are you talking about, Brian? Nothing.
Everyone likes actuated pistons.
No one understands me.
Halfway there yet?
I have not been photo documenting this build as much as I have other builds.
Why?
Why? because I have been busy and I just kind of do things and like, oh, I'm just going to do this. And then I do it. And then I don't photograph it.
I can relate. God, I don't want to clean these nubs anymore. I just don't want to do it.
Not going to do it.
I'm not doing it.
Not going to eat my broccoli.
Hey, Oliver. What's up, man?
Hey!
How's Tokyo?
Whoa. You went digital spectrum in my world. I don't know about Oliver's, but how is Tokyo? Said Paul.
Did my robot voice come out?
It did. It was amazing. So many points of articulation in these kits.
Kodo kits?
Mm-hmm. Like the foot, the ankle, like pivots forward and back, and then it can rotate from side to side. And then the mid calf also rotates, and then it pivots in like 2 points in the knee. And then the upper thigh rotates. It's a lot of movement to do, and it's all really sturdy. So there you go.
Was it sturdy to start off with, or has it been made sturdy?
No, it the joints are strong. I mean, the feet
Yeah.
are stable because I made them stable, which is why.
Yeah, those were like kind of by design, right? Like this, just
they were pretty dumb.
Nature of the shape of feet.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a robot.
Poe is a robot.
And now I really hope Heavy Arms Custom does not have these stupid cables, because then there would be double the amount. That would suck.
Should I pull it down? Should I pull it down?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the P Banda? Or are you talking about
why?
Supernova?
I don't know if one would have it and one wouldn't. I would imagine they probably have the same.
What's their
setup.
new name? Like Hobby Heart or something
Model
like that?
Heart, yeah. Yeah, I just got the Wing Zero from that.
Yeah.
Because,
Because you're crazy.
I have a... I don't
Obsession.
think... No, they definitely don't. Because they have, like, those big drum barrels at the end. Yeah. There's no... like.
Oh, yeah, you can see it on the... They're, like, mounted to the Gatlings themselves.
Yeah, this one is a little different. The back is real small.
Cool. Excuse me. I suppose I should photog. Gotta get those photies, yo.
No exploring. Did you just get in, Oliver? I saw you posted that. I don't know if you... And when is Alex meeting up with you?
Let's see. He's not giving you the deets, man.
No deets.
No deets.
Oh, he's coming today. Awesome. Perfect. I didn't know if he was on his way to Tokyo yet or not.
I don't know what that kid's doing. He's a wild man.
Wow, man. Wow, man. He's watching porn in his capsule hotel.
Not on purpose. Poor guy. But from what he was saying on his live stream, it worked out because he was able to get to another area to visit before the tourists started rolling through.
What's up,
And
Craig?
that is usually paramount. Gotta avoid those touristy traps, says I, who is going on a cruise.
Sometimes they're fun. I think it's like to go to touristy New York traps for you is probably not very fun, But if you were going someplace and knew that you'd never seen, some of them are, some of them are cool, some of them aren't.
Yeah, we
There's
do
a difference between like just a place that tourists would go because you have to see, and like a tourist trap. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. True.
Like all right, like the Statue of Liberty. Depending on if you've never been there, like every tourist goes there or goes to New York. I don't know if it's a tourist trap. It is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it's not a trap. It's a piece of history.
Mm-hmm. Disney World tourist trap.
I don't know. Never been. I have a tendency to avoid touristy areas.
Times Square is like tourist
God.
trap. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
I guess if you've never been to a big city, like the sheer size of it is a little interesting to see once, but
yeah.
Outside of that, man, it's like there's nothing to do there. Don't spend more than 15 minutes just walking through it.
Nope. Unless you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
That's like the worst, is like being like, all right, I'm gonna go this way, and like, wait a minute, wait, where?
Oh
no, I'm too far in. I just got to soldier on. Trying to pick your way through the throngs of people when it's like busy.
Yeah. Yeah, and like there's nothing there. What do you want to go to? Like
You can go
TGI
there like a
Fridays or like Bubblegum Shrimp? Come on.
Yeah, Bubblegum Shrimp. BB King's House of Blues. Saw Buckethead there. That was pretty rad. Anybody likes metal?
Yeah, that is a tourist trap. Oh God, fuck these stupid things. Yeah, dude, 24 hours New York is that's insane. You saw
that is
not very much, I would imagine. I've done like a couple of weekend trips, and I'm from there, and I still feel like I saw nothing. Like you walk up to Central Park, and you're like, "Here's Central Park."
We went to some hobby shops.
Yeah,
Most people.
I spent what day was that? We went on Friday.
Yeah.
So Saturday I spent at a wedding, and then all day Sunday we walked around. I still didn't feel like we saw very much.
A lot to see.
Yeah, there's still some places like I have not taken my wife. Like she's never been to the Museum of Natural History.
Oh yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah.
You guys went to the Met, right?
What's that?
Did you go to the Met?
Nope, we didn't go there. No. Where did we go? We walked through Central Park a little bit. Because the last time we went to New York, she just we walked into Central Park. I said, "Here's Central Park," and then we left.
Oh. Yeah, you really got to do the walk.
Hop the train and spend a Saturday. Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, if that's the time you got, then make the most of it. Absolutely. Yeah, if I'm gonna go to a new city today, I'm gonna try and see it as much as I can in the time I have. But if you ever get the chance, it's a cool place to
get on that Chinatown bus.
At least a week and just pick a part of the city and wander around. Where did we go last time? We went to over by Chelsea. We went to what the hell's the name of that place? The Highline. Walked around there.
Look at the
Empire
statue
State,
from
9/11.
from the battery, of course.
Yeah, we didn't. As my wife has still not been to the Empire State Building, the 9/11 Memorial.
Oh.
She did Times Square, Central
Bro,
Park.
I haven't been to the Empire State Building. I've walked past it a number of times and not realized that I was doing so. But
Oh,
I have
really?
never been to the observation deck.
I've been a couple of times. We didn't. She didn't go see the Statue of Liberty yet. We took the Staten Island to kind of get to see it, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I've been around it a couple of times on a boat. I've never actually been to the island.
Oh yeah, no, I've been up to the top and it's cool.
Do they still do that?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
I don't think they do that anymore. I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like for a while they didn't do the Empire State Building either.
Yeah. Because of,
Yeah.
the obvious.
Rough day. Yep.
Oh, that works pretty good.
I definitely want to go to Japan. That is high up on. That's number one on the list right now.
I would really like to be able to go back and see my family in Iowa.
Sounds
That'd be rad. In a
doable.
while.
Like
It's expensive.
is it? I was just gonna say it doesn't sound like it would be too expensive, but
No, the tickets are really, really expensive.
to like airports in that area.
Yeah. I mean, you can get a cheap flight to Chicago, but it's still another like 6 hours from Chicago.
Right. That makes sense because the cheaper flights are like more common flights.
Yeah.
Like it's real cheap for me to fly to New York and Boston, let's say, but it's a lot more money for me to fly to like Tennessee or something like that.
Yeah.
Even though it's geographically closer.
Yeah, for a while there, it was cheaper to fly to Japan than it is to fly to Iowa.
That's crazy.
Yep.
No one goes back.
Yeah, in a weird way, it is. I mean, people do, though. I mean, there's people on the flights, but...
Where do you fly into to be the closest?
We usually fly into Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
I could fly direct, I think, to Des Moines if I wanted to, like on Delta. I think you can do that. But I don't know. I like Cedar Rapids better for whatever reason. It's like closer to the house, like to my parents' place. And
How far is it of a drive?
from the airport to my parents' spot, it's about an hour and hour and a half, something like that. If you're going down to Des Moines, it's at least like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get to the airport.
How about if you drove from New York? What are you looking at?
If you drove from New York,
12 hours or so?
it is 30.
Oh, yep. Never mind.
Something like 30 hours.
Nix that. Never mind.
Yeah, it's like 5 states or something like that.
I want to go to Italy, see my wife's family, but it costs so much from here. Yeah, I can imagine. Italy's expensive from just about anywhere, I would say.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess even because Australia is in such a funky spot.
Well, you guys, it's cheap for them, I think, to go to like Thailand and stuff like that, which is cool.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I want to go to Ireland as well, but
that'd be sweet.
Yeah, it's actually not too expensive.
Yeah, I'd like to go to. I need to go to Italy for Colleen's family. That'd be cool to take her there. She's never been. And yeah, it'd be cool to go to Ireland as well for Colleen's family. So Irish.
I'd like to go to Germany.
I would
actually to see and go to an Oktoberfest would be
always
a really cool trip. I think
be interesting to see like where my family came from.
Cheap to go to New Zealand and Asia. Yeah, that's, you know.
I mean, what does New Zealand have except for like some of the best scenery in all of the world?
Hobbit Town.
That as well.
That would be like number one on my list. Fiji is okay. Fiji is very expensive to get to from here. If that makes you feel any better.
Yeah. Yeah, scrape that styrene, baby.
I am on my last ammo cartridge.
Oh shit!
But then I got to do the little clip at the end.
It's the feeder belt.
Feeder belt. I don't know what the individual pieces are called.
The feeder belt.
Feeder pieces.
Does yours do this? Oh no!
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You can. It doesn't have the ability to.
Stupid Bandai.
Sorry.
New Zealand is gorgeous. Yeah. I watched Lord of the Rings. I saw it. No, it does look. It looks really awesome there. I would like to go see that as well.
Hobbiton. Pardon my yawns. All right.
We're another runner down. Yeah.
Not sure.
Fuck you, runner.
Yeah, right in the ear.
Meh.
Right. I'm gonna use the okay.
I mean, I think some people would say that Australia is probably gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
Parts of it.
Blue Mountains. I met a really, really drunk guy from Australia on a cruise once. You might be like, Brian, but you couldn't have been drunk every time you saw him. He was.
Too much Foster's.
Oh. He did drink a bunch of Fosters. Like super stereotypical.
I always wonder that about like when I meet people from different places. Like, do you like anything that I think you should like? You know, like if you're from Italy, do you like spaghetti? Do you like pizza?
No, they eat the spaghetti. Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Short man and a wizard return stolen jewelry.
Short man and a wizard returns stolen jewelry, but they don't return the stolen.
It wasn't stolen; it was lost.
They don't return it. They destroy stolen jewelry. They're destroying the evidence. Monsters. I'm going to go get something to drink. I will be right back.
Spaghetti. All right, I did. I think, Craig, you told me you've built this, and I'm almost positive Oliver has too. How come you guys didn't tell me this part was horrible?
Yeah, Oliver knows my memes.
This stupid belt sucks. You lost the cable. Good. It's dumb. It's just like a 5-pin cable. Like I'm sure there's one for like a TV or something you could rob it off of. Sorry guys, I'm blocking the camera. I'm just getting some nubs out of here. Too many nubs. Not any of them came out. My nub container. My nub saver. Yeah, the Zaku cables suck. God. Pieces of shit. I had less of a hard time with the leg ones on the spring. My experience. The ones on the head and the torso were the most difficult. Those were not fun. That was the last. Like bad to another. Not smart. Oh. I didn't build the backpack. Dummy. Oh, very good. I was wondering what part I was missing. I was like, God, I feel like I have a lot of runners left for being done. Later, Oliver. Say what's up to Alex for us. One side of this thing is a lot higher than the other.
Bye, Oliver. Pardon me.
Going to explore Japan.
Yeah, I agree with Flynn. Those Zaku cables can suck. Because you did those too, didn't you, Paul?
Yeah. Just right before this kit. Real smart. Yeah, the same exact kit that Craig did the shards.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling him I had an easier time with the legs on the spring, but his spring kept popping out on him. I think I had the hardest time with the ones on the head because I think they were the smallest.
Yeah, I always have a problem with those springs in the legs. They can get bent. Not a fan.
While you were gone, I realized, I'm like, looking at this kit, I'm like, this is the last page, and why do I have so many runners? I forgot to build the backpack. Skipped it completely.
Good work.
Yep. Very good.
Oh, was that your ammo can?
Yeah.
Your can?
What's up, Donovan?
Oh, hey, right as I'm singing the can song. Quite opportune. You got the touch.
You got the power.
You got the power.
Little Stan Bush tonight?
Yeah.
Huh? That's that guy's name.
Oh.
Right. The singer of
That's
You Got the Touch. I wish someone would remake that song. That would be great as like a metal song or a hardcore song. That'd be hilarious.
So I watched this movie. I watched this YouTube show called Fact Fiend. You watch it?
No.
Okay, so it's really good. And they were talking about the music for Doom, right?
Yeah.
So they when they redid Doom, they redid the music as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that they had redo it mixed in a bunch of weird satanic imagery and stuff into the coding of the music and the inaudible sounds, right?
Uh-huh.
But when you play it through the old, like, oh, was it music player, like visualizer?
Mm-hmm.
It like will show like pentagrams and like 666, this crazy stuff. But aside from that, like as on a cooler note, a tech note, they engineered the game to have reactive music so that as the game gets more intense, like as you're progressing in the level and things are getting more chaotic and everything, the music gets more intense,
Right.
which is rad. I think that's great.
Yeah, I mean, well, that was probably just the first people to do that. I think that's pretty common now, but that was probably not a thing just yet.
No, I mean, like if you watch the guy that they drug out there to play the demo at whatever game convention that they released it at or they announced it at, he was just playing terribly. He was like herky jerky movements, like shooting at the ground a lot, missing a lot, and the music was really like lame and subdued because of it. If he was like playing it more aggressively and running through and killing stuff, the music would have been like cranked. Just I don't know. Blows my mind a little bit.
Yes, that was a cool game.
Did you play the new version?
No, I didn't.
Neither did I.
What's the problem here?
Did you play the new Wolfenstein?
No, I did not.
I have that and I haven't played it. One of those many, many games that I have that I haven't touched.
So you go here. Yes. No. Maybe. Kinda. Good. Okay. Very good. But
Thanks.
now I need the backpack in order to mount all these things. Very good. Brilliant. Good job.
Donovan concurs. Right on, Donovan. The whole spectrograph thing. Chupa dupa. Chupa chupa.
All right, let's go back to backpack.
That's the lesser known Amy Winehouse song.
Yeah, back to backpack.
Not Back to Black.
She wrote that in her sober days, so
yeah, really not a seller, to say the least.
yeah, we're killing runners.
Yeah, runners.
Die.
Son of a buck.
And the runner.
F is for family.
Fam.
I'm going to see Bill Burr here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah?
Yep. There's some comedy festival sort of deal that's going on here in the city that my buddy is coming into town to visit, and he and I are going to go check it out. It's going to be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah. It's like, it's a huge thing for comedians. So there's more than just him. It's like him and, I don't know, like 20 or 30 other guys and gals.
Guys
and gals. Comedians. The funnies.
F runner.
The laugh makers.
Killing runners. Killing runners. Do I have?
Report you to the police.
What's this thing? What's going on? That looks important.
It sounds important.
Check out the Killing Floor 2 soundtrack as well. The instrumentals they use for the game are just mint.
Ah, all right.
I will.
That's weird. Why is my version of the stream buffering?
Mine is too.
No, I reloaded it. It's all good.
Buffering.
Mine is no longer buffering.
Oh.
Oh, wait. What happened? Oh, no, it's good. Okay. Being weird.
I need a new anime to watch. Anyone got any?
Did you watch Steam Boy yet? It's just
that's a movie,
just
though,
a
right?
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
You want a series.
Yeah, I need to
Dude, I'm telling you, watch Ito. It's like 25 episodes also. It leaves on kind of a cliffhanger. Like they could make another season, but there isn't one.
Okay. Ito, got it.
Yeah. I watched that. I've actually watched it a couple of times. It does have a bunch of like CG animation in it, though. It doesn't look like CG animation. It's just, I guess it's cell shaded, we'll call it. Yeah, so it's computer colored or whatever.
I think, isn't that the norm now?
What's that?
Is that like the norm now?
I think so, and I'm fine with it because it looks really good.
Yeah. So that was another thing about Godzilla. I didn't really care for I'm usually fine with like the CG stuff, but I don't know. It was like the art style on it was very. It looked like a video game.
Huh, okay.
Like the characters didn't have a lot of like detail, especially in their face and stuff. It kind of looked like Zelda, the new Zelda.
Uh-huh.
Like Clayface. I mean, it's fine in the video game,
super,
but
super smooth, zero texture.
Yeah.
I understand. This is my Emperor Palpatine.
Fooly Cooly? What's that about? What is Fooly Cooly?
Pretty terrible. Is it about a coolie? Or a porter? Carrier of goods?
I thought about Full Metal Panic because it's got mechs in it, but I don't know anything about the show itself.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know shit about that. You'd always go through the old Macross.
I tried to watch that.
It's not very easy,
like
is it?
3 episodes, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm sure if I had more patience, I don't know what it was that day. I was just like, this isn't what I was looking for.
No, I understand completely. Explain yourself at all.
Fudikule. I don't know. I think I said it on the stream before. Just recently, I just finished Darling in the Franxx, which I liked a lot. And I finished Full Metal Alchemist not too long ago. Brotherhood, which I thought was pretty good.
Mouse in there.
Yep, a little scraping. Fule Kule. Trying to imagine what that could be about.
Daddy told me about the things she saw. Kule kule, kule kule.
There's like, some things that I know are pretty good. I've heard Tokyo Ghoul is pretty good. I could watch that, I suppose. Sword Art Online. I see a lot of people like. I'm not sure what that is.
Bleach.
Bleach, yeah, there's one.
There's one that's 400,000 episodes long.
Yeah. I was looking at that show One Piece one time because I was like, I know people like this. And it's like episode 927. I was like, well, that's not going to happen.
Exactly. Don't have the time to care about that much content.
I mean, even if from back in the early 2000s as a cult following. Oh. All right. I was also thinking about just watching Zeta again.
Yeah, I highly encourage rewatching the stuff you would like.
Yeah.
That's why I've seen IBO like 9 times.
I want season 2 already on Blu-ray. What the shit, man?
Hey,
Why? Why can I not
how many times have you watched Bandit Flower?
No, I haven't watched it. I've watched it, obviously, but I have not rewatched it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've put it in I think 4 times since I got it. Threw it up on the old telly.
Yeah, because when I got that, what was I was watching Full Metal Alchemist when I think I first got it, and then like I said, the Darling and the Frank show I just threw on. Like I didn't know if I was gonna watch the whole thing, and just threw it on. Like, let's see how it goes. The first 2 episodes, let's say, and
Right.
I got sucked in, and I ended up watching like the whole season in I don't know 3 days maybe.
It was perfect timing.
Yeah.
You know? Ideal.
And I've been watching Dragon Ball for a while, but I only watched that.
There's tons of that.
Yeah, when I build, I watch it here and there. I'm like maybe halfway through it.
Well, it does drag on. Actually, that's the Ball Z is what drags on.
Yeah, well, that's 300 and something episodes.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, you know, it's something to put on in the background.
Yeah.
Pick a saga. You don't even need to watch all of it. Once you get the basics. Who's who and what is a Destructo disc?
And what Saiyan is he? Tenchi
Muyo.
Don, I feel like you're recommending things that are not easily attainable.
Yeah, they are actually.
Are they? I've not heard of these. Movie
Muyo is old. That's like 90s, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
It's like a little kid with like white blue hair and orange gi. Something along those lines. Might have a tail. Not 100% sure. I want to like go back and reread Ninja High School from way back in the day. I wonder if I still have my old Ninja High School American trade paperback from Epic Comics, a subsidiary of. Okay. One more oddly complicated little thing to make.
That's because I'm putting it on the wrong thing.
Well, Paul.
Very good. Toonami back in the day. I'm watching on Funimation and Netflix. So it's available on there. Makes life easy.
You ditch the Hulu account?
I have Hulu too. I don't know if
But you know it's on Hulu.
Huh?
So, but you know it's on Hulu for Mecca. Just Unicorn, Double O, Seed,
Yeah.
IBO, Bebop. Um,
Yeah. What? No, I watched. Where did I watch Bebop?
you got it, didn't you?
I bought it. I own it, but I didn't. I watched like a good majority of it before I bought it.
Was it on
Um,
Netflix? I know they're doing a live action on Netflix.
yeah. No, I think I got it on. I don't remember.
What was that weird one that began with a K you guys were using?
Hmm?
Wasn't there like a streaming service that the
Oh,
name?
Kiss. No,
Yeah.
I watched it. Something legit.
Oh, okay.
I just don't remember which one. It might have been on Funimation. I think it was. Yeah, almost positive. Funimation. Ronin Warriors. I've heard of that.
Oh, no.
Oh, right. I'll have to look through my lists at my different streaming services and see what I saved. Or like I said, I'll just pop in Zeta and watch that again.
Yeah.
Because I already know I like it.
Yeah, I've been through Zeta a couple of different times. Or mostly.
I've only watched it once, actually.
I tend to like just run stuff. See what's going on in the background.
Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense.
But I also have like a good selection of like 30 or so anime down here below.
Well, Zeta I watched like as I watched like every Gundam show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went through like that run. I watched everything once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got me beat.
Sailor Moon is making quite the comeback. Igloo? No, I haven't seen Igloo. That's something. Actually, you know what? There you go. I'll go watch Igloo.
It's good. It's a little different.
Yeah, no. I tried to watch it. I want to say right after I watched Mobile Suit Gundam, the original,
Oh,
because I think chronologically it takes place right before Mobile Suit Gundam. But I
yeah.
wanted to have like the original, you know,
Hmm.
to base everything, to know what the hell was going on. And then I
Yeah.
watched that and I was like, what the hell is this?
It's because it's so different. It's like the primo of 90s era CG animation.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's different too because it's like it's a lot of it's just Xeon based or dealing with like ground troops, not like mobile suit pilots. Or
Yeah, it's not really Gundam.
the whole first disc is about like experimental Xeon weaponry and like little mini stories about individual. Each episode is about a different piece of weaponry in a way, and there are some things that tie together. But it's a little different because it's like some people are going to be like, "What the hell is this?" And then you got nerds like me that are like, "This is the thing." So,
Yeah, I literally watched like 5 minutes of it and I didn't really know what was going on.
yeah.
So I was like, what? This is not
I mean,
Gundam.
I like it so much. I based an entire build on it last year. You know.
Mm-hmm. I also want to see the live action movie just to see it.
Oh, I've tried watching Savior, dude. It's rough.
Is it?
It is rough.
It's like worse than RoboJocks.
Well, you know, it's yes.
Yes.
I don't know. It's hard to say. In fact, I'm gonna put OG on the background.
OG Gundam.
Yeah.
You have the movies, right?
Yeah, I have the Blu-ray collection.
of
Movie,
the whole series or just the movies?
the movie trilogies. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if did they do the. I guess I
Yeah,
could just go look. So
I
they
have the
have the full.
whole. Yeah, I have the full series.
Has that dope theme song, yo?
Sorry, my voice is a little too cracky for that, but
It's all good. I'm
yeah, kind of like I've never rewatched it because I've been scared to be like, oh crap, this was shit.
Aw, don't think that, Paul. Oh,
I'm a road. I'm a road.
hmm. That.
I've rewatched. I've done IBO twice. I think that might be the only one. No, I watched 0080 and 0083 twice now, and 8th MS.
Jeez, really? That's it?
Yeah.
I've seen Eighth MS like 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 times, and I've watched the entire Origin series easily 6 or 7.
I've seen
Uh,
Origin, all of them, except the most recent one twice.
I've seen 6. Oh, you should watch 6. It's good.
I've seen it. I've only seen it once.
I've only seen it once. Got you. I must have watched Bandit Flower a dozen times. Um, and
But
same with
see, you
December
have a
Sky.
background in watching these things, and I am new, so I'm trying to still
What are you
watch a lot
talking
of that,
about? What are you talking about?
like anime in general.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm still trying to,
Yeah, you're just catching up on everything.
yeah, I'm trying to watch as much as I can.
Oh yeah, it's like I've seen Akira like a dozen times or more
That
easily.
I've seen now twice.
Seen Akira probably more than 20 times.
Ghost in the Shell I've seen a couple of times.
It's a good one too. Yeah, I've seen Ghost in the Shell well over a dozen times. You
I
should
don't
watch
own that. I never picked that up.
movies. Get Metropolis. This one's really good. It's classic. This one is really old. Obviously, it's got like the washed out, but it has get all this DVD action, baby. Oh
Yeah,
look at that. What is that DVD?
480p baby.
That DVD even gonna fit in a common DVD player? You need a top loader just to put that disc in because it's like half the size of a normal DVD. Right? Anyways, that's like the special features. But this is really, really good. Classic, awesome soundtrack.
Oh, I wanted to watch Battleship Yamato, whatever, 2199, 20099, I can't remember.
I have that. I just
Okay.
2 years ago.
How does this guy
Yamato?
get armored? Let's figure it out.
The live action, is that what you're thinking of?
No, the anime.
You want to go for the anime. So you want 2099.
2099.
You don't want Space Battleship Yamato.
Correct.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I was watching some Votoms on YouTube because they have like some OVAs and some series from the Votoms.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Watching some stuff about the Red Shoulder Brigade. The whole way that those mecha work is really interesting. It's bizarre. Like the way the legs function and the hips function and their size compared to the size of the pilots and stuff like that. It's different.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Now I just need to cut out some hands that will fit this guy for a gun.
Let's see here. I'll do these leg parts because he's tight.
I've heard standalone complex is good. I haven't gotten around to that either. That might be a good one.
I've watched some of the, because there's a few Ghost in the Shell features.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched a couple, and I haven't been disappointed, though. They don't stand out in my mind like the original does.
Yeah. Watched everything Evangelion has to offer.
Yeah. We had almost a whole episode dedicated to talking about it.
Yep. I still watch YouTube videos on that occasionally.
Yeah.
And like I said, the Darling and the Frank show had a lot of similarities. Like drew a lot from it.
Oh yeah, from is it, what's his name? No, damn it, I can't think of his name, and I buried the series back under the pile of stuff. So I'm trying to think of. Oh no, that's his name.
Yeah, you could tell. I can't think of the guy who created Darling and the Franks, but definitely had some inspiration there.
I listened to this podcast, The Wizard and the Bruiser.
Do
you know of it?
No, you've mentioned it.
Mentioned it in the past. Cool.
Yes.
They were talking about Katamari Damacy last week, and it reminded me that I have an original copy of the original Katamari Damacy game for PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 2.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I wish I could play that game again. And I was like, wait a minute. Can. Yeah. I haven't yet done it, but I can.
I can do what I want.
I haven't played any video games, so not since the one day of binge gaming. I did also, excuse me, spend a little bit of time with my buddy playing Tom Clancy's Wildlands.
Wow.
It is so fun. If you haven't played it,
I have not.
Get a buddy and play it.
Oh, there's just lost my hand.
Oh no! Because it shines in multiplayer. It's kind of like GTA in the jungle with better guns. Okay.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's actually a whole lot of fun. And like 4-player GTA, like 4-player co-op GTA. And you can fly helicopters and shit. And then drive around in VW buses.
I like it.
It's real cool.
Okay.
So I've been trying to think about my vlogging for the cruise that I'm going on. What I want to do. Because I want to do like the dining. Like the fine dining. Because they have like specialty dining that we do.
Yeah.
And like the sushi restaurant they have. And there's like we've been signed up for it a couple of times, but never actually taken advantage of it, which is stupid. But there's a class on sushi making.
Oh, that's cool.
That you can take at the sushi restaurant.
I did not
on
know they did that.
one of your days at sea. they offer the class, but it's an exclusive thing. You can only it's an invite only sort of deal. And I don't know why we often stand out enough to get like asked. First, it was only Colleen would get asked, and then they saw me and my weeb skills.
That's the guy.
That guy's wearing a shirt that has a bunch of Japanese on. He probably likes sushi. I was like, I rock some tonkatsu. Got some tonkatsu up in that bad boy.
Yeah.
Remember, I think I got.
I don't know how the fuck this thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm so confused. Okay, I got the
We've
wrong
gone
one.
from banter to F-bombs.
I'm just like how to get the gun in this guy's hand is quite.
Oh
challenging.
yeah, it is what the scholars call a shit pickle.
I'm confused. Is this the right hand? I shouldn't have cut out both of them at the same time. That was probably a bad idea.
Well, general anatomy should tell you which hand is which. Who's general anatomy? How did he get promoted? What is going on around here?
All right. Let's see if I can.
What about Major Laser?
Frickin' lasers.
Do you know Major Laser? Musician.
All right, this is not going to happen. How did? I don't understand.
I don't know what I did. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, did I have it on wrong? Oh, you did. I understand. I guess this is why people glue their fingers to the gun, huh?
Yeah.
I don't, but I know that's a thing.
I've only had to glue the weapons onto one build. And that was because I got tired of reposing it over and over and over and over again. And I was like, nope.
Okay. All right, we got the gun in his hand now. Challenge 1.
Challenge 2.
Figuring out where the hell this belt goes. Right where his damn arm is. Got it. Perfect. Excellent. Lovely. Okay. Belt is on. Gun is on. How does his hand? His hand can't go down. Not going down. All right. He's done. Does his beam saber go somewhere? That's a hard no. No storage for the beam saber.
Doesn't he have the big folding knife?
Yeah. But in the anime, I don't know about the manga, he only uses a beam saber once, and it's while he's missing an arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
He cut his own arm off or something?
No, the robot, not the guy.
Yeah.
No, it got damaged in battle, and they like makeshifted like just a fold out beam saber out of his arm.
Weird.
Because they didn't have time to fix him completely. when they actually had that.
They're like,
That's what we got.
we don't have anything for him. Let's just stick this gun in the end of it.
Yeah. Oddly enough, he comes with no beam saber effect parts, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, you gotta have at least 20 of those lying around.
Yep, at least.
At least.
Okay. Put a bow on it. This guy's done.
Stick a fork in him.
Or let him use his non-existent hand.
Oh, boys. So next is the Buster, right?
Yeah, that's next on the.
On
we
the
follow
queue? On the blacklist.
We've been. Just clean this stuff. This guy cleaned up.
Build clean going on. Oh. I didn't push the go button.
Go. This is a spare part. I'm assuming. I don't know where the hell else it would go.
That classic sunrise.
Back to the beginning of the manual. Spare parts. Let's see. XA. Yep, spare part. Okay, one spare part. Not bad. One spare part and two spare polycaps out of a whole kit.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Nope.
I had a somewhat reasonable pile of extra parts until I built the Kshatricorn and then followed that up with the Gusian project.
Yeah. Later, Craig. Have a good day, man.
Peace. Enjoy.
Peace.
Enjoy the many fruits of your labor. Or the fruits of your many labors. I don't know. Pick the one that sounds the best.
All right. There we go. Hold on a sec. I'm going to throw these parts up in my spare parts bag.
What is your spare parts assemblage looking like these days?
Alrighty. Spare parts bag. It's filled with spare parts.
I think you had already left your earbuds behind, but I had asked what your spare parts cache is looking like these days.
It's not bad. I'm pretty good. I got a little bit of everything in there.
Of course. It's your spare parts.
Spare parts. I'm sure once I break open some of the P Bandai kits I have, I'll have quite a few spare parts because those things tend to be kind of loaded with them. Those RE100 kits have like no spare parts to them, just spare polycaps. What had a lot of spare parts? The seed kits and these wing kits don't have a lot, and they tend to be like internal frame style kind of parts.
Mm-hmm.
The double Zeta, I don't think had any spare parts. The IBO kits had quite a few. The Astray, I want to say, had quite a few.
Yes, the Astray has an entire bin in my collection.
Yeah, because there's so many different variants of it.
Yeah. Which is cool because you get a bunch of extra stuff. Like you might have, like, at least with mine, because I had the Kai version, I got extra knives and other, accoutrement.
Yep.
They were pretty cool.
Yeah, and then I have another Estrella in the mail.
Just can't get enough, huh?
Another blue frame.
Wow. Wow.
Because I had too much red frame, so I had to even it out.
Would you look at that?
And the Buster Gundam is in the middle of my stack.
Ah.
I'll have to figure out how to get it out of here.
Just grab it.
Crashing
and then
tower of
just grab it.
Jenga.
Really quick.
Boom. 1, 2, 3, boom.
Mm-hmm. And the flowers are still standing.
Boom, it worked.
Nice.
Come on, Jack. Go. And we have Buster.
That was such a fun build.
The Buster.
It's really more of it was a fun paint. It was the first kit that I ever really went all ham on the weathering.
Mm-hmm.
Mine currently resides at Ryuyong Hobby Shop down in Sunset Park. If anyone's interested in checking it out.
It's a pretty small kit.
What's that?
Like, it's not a huge amount of parts.
Nope.
Buster.
But it just looks so good.
Yeah, yep. I agree.
That orange and that green. Did like a brown primer. I made my own custom brown primer for it, and I did this this color here. This by Golden, this Titan buff, which is just like it's a fluid acrylic. So
okay.
It's got some liquidness to it, but it's super thick and will not spray through an airbrush. So I doctored it up quite a bit and made it so that you could flow through the airbrush, and it works great. Gave that like with the brown undertones, and that being like a somewhat like a semi-translucent creamish white. Not really creamy, but like kind of in the same vein as the brown that I use. It worked really, really well for making the highlights.
Very cool.
Yeah, good shading. That was when I had that was my first like viral Insta post, where like I just posted a picture of the leg like taken, and it just looked really good, and it just like took off. It was like my first post to reach more than 100 hits or something like that. I think I got like 700 or 800 hits on it or something.
Sweet.
Back in the day. I'm still not very popular, but hey, it's all right. It's not about popularity.
This should be a fun kit, I think. It looks fun.
Dude, it is. I had a great time building that one. Just watch those the knob ends on the sub arms from the backpack.
Okay.
They are delicate. I broke mine off and made replacements and all sorts of crap just to get them to be okay.
You're talking about the pegs themselves, or
no? Those
like
round, the ball part will actually come off.
Pop off.
Like it will break off.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's my only complaint for that kit.
Yeah, it should be a fun build. I like his head. He's got like a rabbit-looking head.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking super cool. Someday I suppose I'll have to get another one of those and do that build again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if you like that, you probably like some of the other seed kits. From looking through the manual, the frame is identical. I would maybe go with the dual.
Yep, that's what the assault shroud. That's on my list.
Yeah, I think you'd like that one.
It's in my short list. So
the Blitz was fun too. It's fun to build. I don't know. The colors are a little wonky. It's like black, purple, red, and yellow.
Weird.
Like I don't know, something about the purple color is especially off. It's like purplish gray. It kind of looks like that old ABS frame color they used to use, like in the early 2000s, late 90s. So
yeah, I've had those kits. I wasn't a builder back then, but a builder of robot models. I was building other things. Like leather jackets.
leather jackets.
Yep. And crazy skull masks.
Mess with this guy a little bit, see if I can get him in some kind of reasonable pose where he's holding this gun.
What?
Cool guy though, cool kit. If you have one, build one.
I do. Right up
I'll
there.
build them.
It's right there. I have one that I have to build, and I have one that's already built. That was given to me.
Oh, it's already completely snapped?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the same. I acquired that one and the Jesta at the same time.
Ah, yes. Jesta is besta.
That's what they say.
I liked that kit.
I know.
One of my faves.
It's my favorite.
Everything just fit together really well on that kit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see we're finally getting some variants on it. Well, we had the Jesta Cannon, I guess, but considering how good the frame was, you know, like the GM frame is good, and they've used that over and over and over and over again. Sniper 2, Colony, you know, all those different GM variants. But for the Jesta just to have the Jesta and the Jesta Cannon seems like a waste.
Yep.
To me.
Yeah, just those two. Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, now they're doing the ones from what's the movie that's coming out? Narrative.
Oh, yeah, nerd. Yeah, NT. Yeah.
I have tickets. I'm gonna go see that on the 16th of February. I think when the date gets released.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's already been playing here, not dub.
okay.
But, I don't know that I'm gonna go see it. I haven't been to see a movie in the theater for a very, very long time.
Yeah. I'm dragging my wife.
Crazy, I know. Driving your wife crazy.
I said I'm dragging. Well, I guess I could be dragging her crazy too.
Into insanity.
Dragging her to the crazy town.
Oh no, you're going to see Crazy Town? Terrible. They sing that song Butterfly, right?
Oh God.
You didn't
I absolutely hate that band.
You didn't know I was going there.
Oh, remember when that song was popular?
It was terrible.
It was.
Out of it was never popular.
Right. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna get going for the night. I gotta get some nighttime cold medicine in me and get to sleep.
I was thinking of shutting down as well. I have done some work and feel good about my little doodads I made here. Made these. These are hinges essentially that I made from scratch for armor.
Very cool.
So these round parts all roll.
So it was a productive day. Night, evening.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably still doodle around and do a couple things. Maybe I'll just watch some of this Gundam and chill out.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna take some Mucinex PM and
Get yourself a little sleepy time.
Yeah, we'll watch a little TV until I pass out.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully I'll have a voice in the morning better than this one.
Well, cross your fingers.
Oh, yesterday I couldn't, like, by the end of the night, I couldn't even make noises. Like, I would open my mouth to say something, it would just be like this squeak. Like, so I was happy today when I woke up with something.
Some way to yell at your employees.
No, I'm not much of a yeller.
I imagine not. So.
No. If I have to yell at you, I don't want to work with you.
Right. Exactly. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out as always,
Yeah.
Paul. It's been another wonderful workbench live at the
In the Thunderdome.
the Thunderdome.
Bitch.
Cool. Night, Paul. Night, everybody.